Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Make Felipe Massa World Champion, guys. We're here for round 17 here at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas. And we're only 4 rounds to go, guys, before the end of Series 1. And I want to quickly say a massive thank you for your support in yesterday's stream at Suzuka, which absolutely blew up this channel, as it was the most liked stream, one of the most viewed streams as well in the series as well. So massive thank you to all of you for your support in yesterday's video and of course the series as well. You guys can vote right now in the top right corner of your screen right now for who I drive in Series 2, and it will be the final proper series on this channel of F1 2016 before we go over to 2017 at the end of August as well. So I'm looking forward to that one, but a crucial race this one, I've got to say. After last time out in Suzuka, we are only about 28 points behind Bottas with 4 races to go. So realistically, if we win every race and Bottas comes second, we will win the championship on most wins, of course, as I think Bottas only won like 2 in the season, which is quite amazing there. There's your pole man. Daniel Ricciardo got pole with a 38.2, so that's not a bad time that in overcast weather. So that's going to play a bit of an interesting strategy for some of these guys going into this race. So we'll wait and see how that lines up there, guys. By the way, guys, if you want to see, if you're watching this live right now, if you want to see another video, guys, tonight of Mexico, it'll be a shortened video, it'll be a bit of a challenge video, shorter race distance, and of course Ultimate AI around Mexico is OP, so it's going to be very difficult to do. But if we hit the target, guys, by the end of the race, I will stream Mexico straight after this one, and that target is 250 likes, guys, on this video by the checkered flag. But here is the grid then for the United States Grand Prix. It is an all Red Bull lockout again. I don't know what to say about that. Massa's in P3, as ourselves, of course. Vettel P4, and Bottas is right behind us in P5. And the rest of the grid, guys, is going to be on your screen right there. But also, just want to quickly iterate, the Manners are in the game, guys, but they get disqualified at the end of the first lap. So it's realistically F1 2017 in real life, of course, with all the teams and drivers competing in this season's championship as well. Ugh. Lost it there, lost the plot there. But anyway, guys, we're going to be absolutely pumped for this. I'm looking forward to this race. Hopefully you guys as well. And a very crucial one for the championship with our rival right behind us in Valtteri Bottas, of course. But we'll go to the strategy. And as you can see, we've got rain for the second race in a row. We've got rain in the middle part of the race, which is not going to be great for me. But it may work. We'll have to wait and see, but I may flip the strategy up a little bit, try and go as long as possible on the super softs, and maybe do a cheeky double super soft stint. We'll have to wait and see, or maybe pit early. We shall see on there. So, this is going to be a crucial one, but the setup is going to be on your screen, guys, right now for this Grand Prix. If you want to use it, feel free to do so, guys. It is great for career mode, it's great for online, it's great for single player Grand Prix modes, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you if you want to use it. It's a great setup for me. Handles great. And we shall see. But remember, guys, at the end of the race, if we hit 250 likes, we will stream Mexico straight after this race. So if you want to see it, guys, you know what the drill is. But we'll see how that pans out there as well. So we're going to get ready to go on the formation lap. I need to go on my phone just to check on something with the camera. So we'll see how that goes, as I'm just checking right now. My camera is synced, apparently. Some people say it's off, but just refresh the stream, guys. Right there. So, we shall see how this pans out here. So, there, we've got Vettel going first. You know what? We're going to screw the formation up. We'll screw the formation up, guys. I'm going to scrap the formation up as of next episode, guys. So, it makes it easier and quicker. But here we go, then. Round 17 is go, and that was a very quick start there from Charlie there, so that's a bit naughty from him. But we're going to get some slipstream on Verstappen. We're going to try and get him into turn 1 here. Very late on the brakes, and we're going to go down the inside. It's going to be on the outside, and actually Lance Stroll is up to P3, the cheeky son of a gun. So Williams are now in second and third place, as Ricciardo, as you can see, is pulling away as Verstappen got hung out to dry there, unfortunately. So Danny Rick in a great chance here for Red Bull here, and they're trying to catch up to us in the Constructors' Championship as well. If you guys seen the last episode in Suzuka, the gap was dropped down to nearly 20 points or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see. As I've just got a donation coming in, I believe, as the man has been disqualified right there. So no idea why it's not come up there, the donation target. So I do apologise to anyone that did donate. But it was a £5 donation, so thank you very much, whoever that was. Streamlabs may be having some issues tonight, so I do apologise in advance if it doesn't work for some of you guys. So we'll wait and see, but my priority is to beat Bottas and just pray he's down the pecking order, he retires from the Grand Prix. If he retires, that's going to help me even more going into the final 3 races of the season. And we're going to throw a little bit of a challenge, guys, in the next race in Mexico. We're going to be doing a 1-lap qualifying, 1-shot quali, and 25% race. So shorter distance, it's going to make it even harder to work on strategy and all that, guys. So we're going to play a very interesting challenge for you guys, and it makes the series more interesting, that's going to say. Nyan, if it was you, thank you very much for your donation, mate. I do appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, guys, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want to see more of this Let's Make Driver, because we're doing a second season of this. By the end of this one, I'll be launching next week, guys, for the final series, big series on the channel, guys, apart from Last Question Mark, of course, which will return this week, guys, on Friday with Kimi Raikkonen at Silverstone. So if you want to win a copy of F1 2017 and you haven't heard of the series before, you still have a chance to win a copy, guys. And it could be on any platform as well. I'm giving away 1 copy if it's either on, if you are from PS4, you can still win a PS4 copy of the game, basically. So, the rain's going to play a massive factor in this Grand Prix, indeed. But I just don't know what people are going to be going on tyre-wise. That's going to be the question at the end of the stints. Especially the first stint's going to be the big one in terms of what people are going to be... Oh, excuse me, I'm burping today. It's not what we need to do, hiccuping as well. But I'm really struggling right now, I've got to say, already with this track. I'm not a fan of it, as you guys may be aware, that I mentioned in the qualifying streams. But the priority is not winning, it's about beating Bottas. And I can't actually see him in this train that I'm in. So this is a good sign, actually, to close some big points on our rival here. So as long as we stay ahead of him, and he's down the pecking order, we'll get some points on our hands. And this is a weak track for me. So as long as we do well here and get like a top 5, we should be good. But we shall see. Also as well, guys, for the first time this series for the channel, we are using Super Chat, which is a sort of donation thing for YouTube as well. There's a little $ button next to your comment where you can write your comments out. It does need tweaking in terms of the overlay, the animation for it. So if you do donate through the Super Chat, that'll be fantastic. And you may get a cheeky message popping up on the stream if you do. So if I've enabled it, but I'm not too sure what happens in that case. So let's stroll past. Nah. Stroll's not a big problem for me. Where is Bottas? That's the question. I can't find him on the track because there's what? I don't know where he is actually. So Bottas is somewhere. He must have had damage or something, or broken his front wing or something, and has pitted early. I'm not too sure what's happened to Valtteri. So this is going to work for us. Tyres are fine at 25%, but the clouds are building up, guys. As you can see, they're getting a little bit cautious here. I've got to say, I'm keeping a good close eye on the weather right now, but we'll wait and see what the weather's going to do. We know we're quick in the wet, as you guys may be aware from what we saw in Suzuka. And we may have to do the same strategy we did in Suzuka to stand any chance of winning this race. That nearly, if we went in a little bit later on, we could have had a chance of some big points there. But we're putting away from Stroll, so I'm happy with the pace we're at in the minute. So oh my lord, back end slid out there again. But the clouds are building up, guys, in the distance. You can see it's getting a little bit grayer right now, so we could be seeing rain very shortly, which is going to be interesting, I've got to say. And what these guys do, I have no idea what the strategy is going to be for those guys. If they're going to pit for dries when the rain comes, or they'll just gamble maybe for inters. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But remember, guys, 250 likes is your target, guys. By the end of the race, by the checkered flag, if we hit it, then I will be streaming Mexico tonight after this race. So if you want to see it, guys, then you know what to do. As it's getting a little bit hungry behind, everyone's getting feisty. As it is getting a bit dark now. It's getting very dark in this sector. And the only people that are going to benefit... Look at the clouds here in this sector in the distance. You can see it's overcast, but in this part of the lap you can just see a little bit of cloud cover trying to break through there. But I'm just hoping the AI pit before the rain comes, because I'm going to try and save some tyre wear now and go a little bit longer before the rain intensifies to be intermediate conditions. We're going to have to take the gamble now, or if they pit for soft tyres, then we can just go for the cheeky. And I think someone's in. Vettel's coming early already. So Ferrari reacting straight away with an undercut right now. So that's interesting. But what's going to be more interesting than seeing what tyres Vettel's going to go on is the question. We shall see later on. But that's a very early call there for Ferrari to pit him. Oh, that was way too early there, Ryan. I had to check up there, but the gap is 5 seconds to Ricciardo. Just showing you how quick that Red Bull is. We just got no way of getting past him here, but we're not going to give up, of course. Stroll's getting under pressure there from, I think it's Max Verstappen in the other Red Bull, and it is. So this is going to be crucial. This is actually for the Constructors' Championship. Remember, guys, we are neck and neck with Red Bull for P3 in the standings, and they are closing in on us actually very fast. So we've got to keep an eye and really try and keep our positions as it is, because I think the gap's going to be, the points deficit's not going to be that big if it stays as it is right now. So we'll see firstly if the Red Bulls pit, but I'm taking it a little bit cautious now just to try and save some tyres. Actually, speaking of which, they're not too bad, but the rain is hopefully going to come very shortly. I'm hoping it does, and people pit around us. That's going to be interesting, but I just don't see Ricciardo pitting yet. You never know. I mean, Ricciardo could pit this lap. And I think he's in the... Is he in the pits? No, he's not. He stayed out again. Ricciardo's still stayed out. You can just see him there going up towards at the exit of turn 1. So a lot of pressure's on now, I've got to say. Pressure is on in this race. So we've got to keep on the tyres. We've got to keep it on tyre wear. We've gone purple in the first sector, which is actually quite a shock, actually. So maybe the overcast weather's going to help us, actually, with our setup. We'll have to wait and see. But we're putting out a little bit of a gap to Stroll right now, as he's going to be under pressure from Verstappen. Up to Rich Mix. Try and help our teammate actually try and stay in slipstream right now. Hallam, good to see you, mate. Welcome. Great to see you, mate, as always. But we're matching Ricciardo in the middle sector, which is great news. So we're starting to get a little bit of confidence now in this setup and the car itself in these conditions. Just short shifting actually helps me as well. But I'm going to clarify, guys, we're going to stay out as long as possible until the rain comes. If it's getting cloudy now, rain is coming in the next few minutes, I'm going to guess. So, and we know we've got a long, intimate rain condition as well in the cycle, as you saw. But no sign of Danny Rick coming in the pits. Actually, speaking of which, he's in the pits now. So we inherit the lead, as Max Verstappen also stays out. So it's now Williams 1-2, and actually Stroll has just gone wide and Verstappen has just got past him. So he moves now up to P2 in the race, and Stroll drops to P3. So let's get some hype in the chat now, guys. Let's pray for rain right now, because this is going to work. Is that rain I just saw as well? I just don't know if I saw rain or not in this lap, in this sector actually. I'm not too sure if I saw a droplet there. But if it is raining now, this is going to be so ideal for us. Just don't see any rain just yet. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but let's pray right now for rain. Let's pray right now. Going to lean, save some tyre wear. So all pressure's mounting right now. We are leading though, which is great. But we aren't going to pit, guys. We are going to stay out until the rain comes, because we're just going to lose. It's just no point pitting. If it's cloudy now, we know rain's coming, of course. We've got a nice about 18-second window over Daniel Ricciardo, of course. And it's Verstappen pitting. Verstappen is in the pits now. And I think Stroll is staying out as well. Me and Stroll are staying out, guys, which is going to be very cheeky, actually, if that strategy works. So let's have a look. Can you spot any rain, guys? But as long as we can manage these tyres now in this next phase of the race, we should be fine. As Perez up to P3, so good job there for Perez. We've got yellow flags out. As Ricciardo, the actual race leader, is out of the Grand Prix. So that's actually going to give us, if we pitted now, the race lead, if we wanted to, of course. But we aren't. We're going to stay out, guys. We're going to stay out. Unless we have to. But no sign of the rain, but that's a massive shock there. Daniel Ricciardo out of the United States Grand Prix. A big name is out right now. So do we pit now? Because Ricciardo's out, we can have a nice buffer right now, but just no sign of the rain yet. When's this rain going to come? Yep, front tyre wear is struggling. Yes, I know. I just don't see any rain. Oh, hello. Rain, guys. Rain in the last sector. We have rain. The rain has finally arrived. Hype in the chat, lads. Rain is here to stay. Now we just got to hope and pray the setup lasts. And Stroll is also doing the same thing as well. He's staying out. Hype in the chat, guys. Rain has arrived. That's what we want. Get in there. And we can inherit there as Perez is in the pits. Lewis Hamilton up to P3 on the soft tyre. So Hamilton doing a good job there. He's going to stay out till the intermediate. So Hamilton's going to gain the most out of this, actually. But now it's going to get interesting with this weather now. With this rain coming down now. We've got to be careful. We've got 62%. 62% on the front left. We've got to be careful of that tyre. We've just got to be cautious now. Stroll's being cautious as well now, but strategy is going to work out here, lads. The rain is going to... Oh, my Lord. Back end slides out there. It's getting a little bit intimate now. It's getting a little bit heavy. Confirmed change. Even Jeff thinks we should pit now anyway, so we're going to box this lap. For intermediates. If Jeff calls it now, so actually I think we could be doing a double shuffle here for Williams unless Stroll decides to stay out, which would be a bit stupid if I was Lance Stroll right now. So we'll wait and see what he does, but it is atrocious conditions right now. Just can't even turn into the corner. Look at this, I can't turn. I can't put the power down, otherwise the back end will slide out. Lance Stroll's got the same problems as well. The DRS has been disabled at the right opportunity. We're going to box this lap. And is our teammate going to come in as well? He stays out, and we nearly hit the wall. So Stroll's going to cost us some points in the Constructors' Championship, unfortunately. But that would have been a desperate chance there of us retiring from the races. The Mercedes mechanics are out as well. And it's a good stop there from the boys, 2.3. And we are off on our merry ways. But Lance Stroll is a bit of the nunce right now. Well, what's the word? The big pointy hat. We shall see. So we're out of the pits then in a P2. We've actually benefited from this massively, from everyone coming in the pits right now. So the one driver who is going to miss out on this is Lance Stroll, and that's not what I wanted for the Constructors' Championship. In a way, it sort of does, because Ricciardo retired, remember. But that was close. We called it right on strategy there to stay out, but we did it, guys. We are going to hold on to the lead of the Grand Prix. No sign of Lewis Hamilton as well, which is good news in that Mercedes. So we've just got to cruise it now. Well, not cruise it, but take it easy in these conditions. So we've got to be careful right now. As I run a little bit wide there. Hamilton nowhere to be seen. There he is, just coming onto the long straight with us. So remember, guys, 250 likes if you want to see Mexico straight after this race. And it is going to be a shortened race as well, only because I just want to get it done before 10 o'clock. So that's why. I want to get it done tonight. So it will help me in terms of uploads, guys, this week. So that's why I want to get a video out, guys. Well, a stream out tonight, if I can. Because obviously I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, guys, because I will be in there. Is Lance Stroll about to pit right now? So Stroll, we've caught up to him. We've actually caught him up by a pit stop length, actually. So Stroll's going to just be a bit annoyed about that, to be fair. So, yeah, let's see how we get on as the rain is beginning to get a little bit heavier right there. And we'll see where Stroll comes out in all this, actually, as Verstappen's up to P3. So Stroll's just trolled himself there. And all we can do now is just cruise along in these conditions and just try and hold on here and keep it on in all 4 tyres on the track, not hit any walls, and we should be fine to the end. We've got a 5-second gap to Lewis Hamilton up ahead right now, so it's not too bad. We're going to run a little bit wide just so we can save a little bit of the temperature in these tyres, because it's not going to be, the racing line is still there, you can just about see it, but it's all going to depend now on when the rain's going to stop, or if it is going to stop is another factor as well. I'm actually debating it, Sing. I think I'm doing either an iRacing video with the Lotus 79 F1 car or a classic F1 car on Assetto Corsa. So you will guys find out tomorrow what the video is going to be. So we shall see. You have to wait and find out, guys, what tomorrow's video is going to be. Obviously I won't be there, so it will be up at 8 o'clock, guys, tomorrow night, as it is obviously the time place where I upload a video or a stream now, 8 o'clock UK time. So keep your eyes out for that, guys, tomorrow. Let's run a little bit wide there. So if you want to see Mexico, guys, make sure that you subscribe, guys, and you hit that like button, guys, right now if you want to see more of this series, guys. We are doing a Series 2. You can vote right now in the top right-hand corner of the screen if you want to vote for your driver between Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas are your 3 drivers in the running for a seat in this series for Series 2 of this Let's Make Driver World Champion Series here on F1 2016 with 2017 mods everywhere. It will be good to see what you guys want me to drive in next time. But Mexico tonight, if it is picked, and you guys hit the target, will be 25% race only and one-shot qualifying, because I do care about you guys and stuff. And we're going to add a little bit of a challenge for this one. Shorter race distance. Can we hold on? That's going to be the big question on our minds tonight. So, still can't see Lewis. There he is. So we're actually still matching Lewis Hamilton, which is the most important factor right now. So I've disabled Jeff because of the fact that he talks in riddles, basically. So, for example, Mercedes, you know Bottas is in the car in this race. It will say Rosberg. And I know you guys will get a little bit... Yep, Sudoku, that's true. But I'm planning to get the series done by Saturday. And I just can't stream tomorrow. I'm unsure if I'll stream Thursday. And then Friday is going to be... obviously Brazil, potentially Brazil on Thursday, but we'll have to see, really. But I'm planning to do either a double header on Saturday of the finale in Abu Dhabi, one after each other, or we'll see, guys. We'll have a look and see what I've got lined up for you guys, but it will be a two-parter. Macaronis Gaming, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Ryan 93 community. Hope your stay is a good one, mate, and you enjoyed the content that you are seeing on the stream tonight, and more in the future, of course. So, current half distance very shortly in this Grand Prix. We're just taking it easy right now. We don't want to do a repeat of Suzuka when we drifted into the pits, if you guys remember that one yesterday. That was a bit of a funny moment, I've got to say, for all of you. The gap is still 5.3 seconds, so that's good for us that we're keeping this gap to Lewis Hamilton right now. So we're doing a good job in these wet conditions. Oh, backhand sit out there a little bit. If you see me looking down there, it's because I'm reading the comments. Because I've got the comments on my screen on my second monitor. So we'll see. As we've got another subscriber on again. I apologise if I can't see who it is, but I may move it to above the camera, the subscription subscribers, only because I know it's not in the best position in the world, I'm not going to lie. So if we pit, I'll try and move it as quickly as possible, but I don't think I will have the chance to, because it will pause my game. So so we've got another subscriber there. Thank you very much, whoever that was. I do appreciate that. Winkelhock. Yep, who remembers that driver? I certainly do. Also, guys, if you don't know, we have a Discord as well. You guys can come along and talk about F1 with me. Talk about your YouTube channel if you want any advice given to you by myself. Then come and join us on Discord. We do F1 lobbies. We do a range of stuff. We do meetings and, you know, exclusive stuff to YouTube as well. Is going to be revealed over the next few days, guys. Again, kind of gave away a few announcements tonight earlier on, so I will be doing another announcement, guys, tonight after the streams. So make sure, if you haven't already joined Discord, that you do so and not miss out on an exclusive tonight that I'm looking forward to announcing to you guys. Some of the mods know what I'm going to be talking about, so I do Dirt Rally. Yes, I do. I do Dirt 4 at the minute. We did a stream on it a couple of days ago, which actually went pretty well. So I will be doing an open lobby with you guys at some point this week. Yes, Fraser, I am using a force feedback wheel. The mods will post the command for the wheel, and they'll tell you what it is. Terrific. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Ryan 93 community. I hope it stays a good one, of course. Double lockup. Hashtag not ideal. But we make the corner. But Ricciardo's retirement has opened the door in the championship. But we're managing the gap right now to Max Verstappen, actually, as Hamilton drops down the order. So I don't know what's happened to Hamilton right there. So maybe he's pitted. I'm not too sure. But Hamilton pitting early is a strange one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Look how much fuel we've got as well. We've run a little bit wide off the racing line. So what we're going to do, we'll burn some fuel up now in these conditions. We'll try and go for some cheeky laps now and push regarding against Max Verstappen, of course, who will hunt us down. We know how good Max Verstappen's AI is on this game, so we shall see. If someone can give me an update as well on, as we ran very wide there, any update on the likes, guys? So, where are we up to in the like target? If we hit 250 likes, guys, we will be doing another race, guys, afterwards in Mexico if we hit the target. So, it will be a shorter race, but it will add even more pressure to me in the championship right now. What's the price of Dirt 4? You can get it on G2A for like, I don't know how much, for like 35 quid or something. So G2A is probably your best bet, mate, or whatever it's called. Not on Steam, because Steam's about 45 quid. So let's see how we get on there. So apparently we're only about 40 likes away from you guys getting Mexico tonight. So if you want to do it, you know what to do. Starting to lock up again. You can just see as well as Carlos Sainz is out the Grand Prix now. Is the Spaniard is the second retirement, but Verstappen, as you can see, now he's ahead of Lewis Hamilton, is catching us very rapidly right now. So that is not what I needed right now. No, I don't play Project Cars. I'm not a fan of. Well, I was a fan of it, but just died for me. But I may get Project Cars 2, so. Not going to produce any content on it, unfortunately, but you never know. If you guys want it, then sure have more points than Honda. But let's look at the gap. Verstappen's just getting 4 tenths out of us. Oh dear. Can't help it though. The Red Bull looks pretty good in these conditions here. Is Max. With plenty, we're fine on tyre wear, so I'm not bothered about tyre wear. We could try and go, if we wanted to the end of the Grand Prix on these tyres, and try and do what we were supposed to, what we should have done in Suzuka, and go all the way. As you can see, we gained 4 tenths of Verstappen in the first sector, pushing it a little bit more now than I should be doing. And risking spinning, which is not what we need to do, of course. We're keeping first gear, just to reduce the traction on the rear tyres. You can just see there Max Verstappen. We're going to go to the left, go to the wet side of the track, get a little bit more temperature in the tyres, just so they're in a good optimal range, and not burn up quickly. Go into this corner. So Mexico is next. Yeah, £30 apparently on G2A. So if you want to buy the game, guys, you guys can come and race with me as well, which would be quite cool, and do some open lobbies, which would be fantastic. I think I'm going to bottle it. Thank you very much for your support. Do appreciate that. I ran a little bit wide, so maybe the tyres are starting to go off a little bit, maybe. But I think it's going to be a wet end to the Grand Prix. I don't think the track's going to be dry enough unless the sunshine comes out right now. We shall see, but the gap is 4.2, so we only lost 2 tenths that time round. 2 for Verstappen. Be full lock this time to make the corner. But we've gone up to 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Very crucial one, this one. We could even take, well, we could become 2 points behind Bottas if he's outside the top 10. But we will take a big chunk of points out of him because he's nowhere to be seen in the top 3, of course, which is going to be obviously 10 points or more from downwards. So we could be entering single figures by the end of this episode and going into Mexico next race time. So that'll be interesting to see. We'll go into the hairpin once again. Full lock this time, which I shouldn't really be doing, but it's the best time to take it there. There is Verstappen, still roughly the same gap behind as well. Honda give McLaren money to re-up. 40 million squid, I think it is, or 70 million pounds, I think. McLaren could lose out on if they divorce Honda and go to Mercedes. I personally would like to see McLaren in Mercedes again because they've got a really good chassis. Put a Mercedes engine in that, they're going to be good. They'll be up there fighting with the big boys up at the front. They've got the downforce, so they could be up there. So if they had a powerful engine, then they'll be up there fighting for podiums and even wins. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you guys think, but if they should stay with Honda or go to Mercedes, I'd love to hear your thoughts. But up to the line then for 11 laps to go here in the United States, and no sign of Verstappen. There he is, just popping his head round the corner. We are actually pulling away from him, actually. It's now 4.7 seconds now. He's going to run a little bit too deep, which is completely fine. So we'll get some of that some patches of wet there, just to cool the tyres down and get them a little bit longer in the Grand Prix, which is what I need to do really, because we're going to commit to no stopping now to the end of the race. I think the tyres are fine. You can see 21%, so we should be fine to the end of the Grand Prix on these, unless the dry weather comes, and we're just going to try and hold out here. Is the best option, but we've lost a second to Verstappen in the first sector, so that's not ideal. So I think I shouldn't be doing that until we're on a straight. So I think I may do that from future reference points. So we go into the hairpin once again. Imagine the glory of McLaren and BMW. That would be quite cool. Joe, welcome. If you're watching this, hello. Yep, no one talks in Twitch because it's a backup stream, but you're more than happy, guys, if you want to follow it, follow the Twitch channel over there. So it's entirely up to you if you want to, but I stream on both YouTube and Twitch for the sole reason of, in case YouTube goes down, we can still carry on Twitch and not worry about any issues, and we can, you know, just continue on, and then I can make a highlights video or something like that, or produce the video straight afterwards. So if you guys miss out, then you know. What can I say? Can't really say any more about that, can I? But anyway, 10 laps to go here in United States. And where is Verstappen? Where's Verstappen gone? Is he in the pits? But where's Max gone is the question. Has he lost it, or has had a puncture? Because he's nowhere to be seen. Unless he's pitting for Inters, then I have no idea where he is. But we're staying out. We're going to be fine. Fuel's looking fine as well. You can see, got over 2 laps of fuel, and Stroll up to P. Yeah, I think Max is in the pits, actually. So I think Max Verstappen has had a nightmare of a lap, because he has just been overtaken, actually. So that's surprising, actually. Our teammate now up to second. So it's now Williams 1-2 again. But we are staying out, guys, to the end of the Grand Prix now. With only 10 laps to go. I think the rain's not going to stop enough till dry conditions. So I think it will happen at the end of the race when it gets dry. So I don't think we're going to be pitting. So we will stay as we are. We're staying out. Obviously, the AI will, if they have pitted, if you guys are correct. Jake Paul gets... Yep. I don't know who Jake Paul is, but I'm pretty sure he's that guy who did a song or something and roasted PewDiePie or something and his ex-girlfriend or something like that. I'm not too sure if that's right. Just taking it nice and easy, playing it nice and cool. But apparently we'll come out in P3 apparently, so... We ain't going to do it. We're going to do a Brazil in career mode, where we went all the way to the end on a set of intermediates. Just picture this, guys, of Ocon in P3 right now, where he should have been on the podium in Canada, or had a shot of a podium. Just picture that, guys. Just screenshot the page right now of Ocon in P3. So all we're doing, we're just going to carry on. With only 9 laps to go, it's not worth pitting again. We've got, what, 16, nearly 17 seconds over our teammate Lance Stroll, who I believe is going to pit again. The AI are going to pit again for Inters, like Verstappen did and Hamilton did. So remember, guys, 250 likes if you want to see another episode straight afterwards, guys. But please make sure that you are still in this stream, guys, by the end, so you'll get a stream link. And it'll be about a 5-minute interval, and then we'll make our way over, guys, to that stream in Mexico. It will be a short stream because it's going to be 25%, and it's going to be one-shot qualifying only, guys. So just thought I'd put a disclaimer out there for anyone. So let's see how this works out, actually. So coming in then. Go through. You guys have been awesome tonight again. You've just been absolute legends. Taking it easy to go with now. Coming up then, 8 more laps to go here in the United States of America right now. Last question mark will be penciled in for Friday, I'm going to say. We shall see. But anyway, 8 to go then. Oh, back end slides out there. Ooh, that was close. Taking it easy through here. Cautiously we go. Through this sector. The AI behind have not pitted though. Lance Stroll and Ocon have not pitted. Yeah, oh god. We need Bruno Senna. Yeah, Bruno Senna's a good shout. Good to see him back. He just Formula E. Too deep. But yeah, we've got a Williams 1-2 right now, guys, so no, we're not going to pit. There's no point. Look at the tyre wear. Look at that tyre wear. That's not, it's 29%, so there's no point pitting when we've got perfectly fine tyres, so no point. There's no point pitting. Actually, it's actually stopped raining as well. I've just noticed. It has stopped raining in the last sector. Oh, we're going to see a repeat of Suzuka all over again. Oh, wow, this is going to be interesting. How quickly is this track going to dry up? In case, stick some super softs on, just in case. Yep, we're going to save tyres now. We're going to save those tyres. We've got the super softs ready. We're not going to do the same mistake we did in Suzuka and pit too early. Even though it looks absolutely bone dry right now in this sector. We're not going to take any risks. We're going to take it easy. Wait till Jeff comes on the blower and tells us to pit, or the DRS is enabled sign comes on. We are not going to pit early this time around. We're not going to take any risks. We're at a crucial stage of the championship now. We can't afford mistakes by Jeff now, do we, guys? So we've got to now focus. Oh, I'll go on the curb there. That's not ideal to do. Bring back Alex Young. It looks damp here now, doesn't it? Look, there's not a lot of spray coming off the car down the long straight. Maybe another lap, but this is going to work out for Stroll actually. As you can see, so he's actually holding on to Max Verstappen right now with about 2 seconds. So we could still see a win. Oh, hello, what's this on the screen? Jeff's calling me. Confirm change. So Jeff wants me to come into the pits this lap for dry tyres, which is interesting. Confirm change. Jeff doesn't want me to come in this lap. He wants me to go to lap 24, apparently. So he thinks it's not dry. Oh, wow. Cheers, Jeff. Cheers, mate. And the game does it as I come out of the final corner. It comes up there, but we'll go for a cheeky lap and then we'll pit for dry tyres. Right there. So I'm just hoping the AI don't pit this lap. I've got a suspicion that they are going to pit. And speaking of the devil, Lance Stroll pits this lap. Oh dear. The question is, do I stay out to the end of the race? Oh, it's just too early though. Stroll's in the pits. Verstappen's in the pits. Oh dear. We've been done by the game again on that one there. So we just got to absolutely try and get through this lap and just push now. It may still be damp. But I mean, it's not too bad at the minute. So it is going to get to that point where we're going to have to pit. We should have a gap though. We had what, 17 seconds, so we should be fine, but they are going to gain a chunk of time on me on their outlap. That's the problem I've got right now. We've got 35 seconds. That's going to plummet down really quickly, I've got to say. But Lance Stroll, I've got to give him props for pitting when he should have pitted and stayed out for a lap in wet conditions, and we closed the gap. And look at Palmer right on the back of us already on those dry tyres. This is not what I wanted right now. This is pressure for you guys right now. Palmer's trying to get past me, but we're just like, nah. You can park the bus a little bit, but we are going to pit this lap though for the dry tyres. And we've done well to survive a lap here. Let's not get that. There we go. Just kept it in within the limits. But it's going to be close. Come on, lads. Oh, good stop there. 1.9. Good job from the boys. We could be leading this, actually. We could be leading this race still. Lance Stroll is going to stay in P2. Where is he? He's nowhere to be seen. And we hold on to the lead of the Grand Prix with 5 laps to go. And he's actually holding on Verstappen and Stroll just up to turn 1, actually. So we've actually pulled this one out of the bag. As long as we don't get any punches or disconnects or whatever, we've got this, guys, in the bag. If Stroll, well, he's actually been passed by Verstappen, but which is a bit annoying, I'm not going to lie, but oh well. Stroll can be on the podium, at least. But we've got that absolutely spot on there, guys. Staying out on those intermediates has brought us a massive gap right now. But that was a quick stop from the guys. I've got to admit, that was a good stop. DHL fastest lap there, guys. And Stroll has overtaken Verstappen again, and the gap is 8 seconds. That's the important factor right there. We've got a nice gap now to our teammate, who's now jumped up to 2nd place as we run a little bit too deep into the corner. Not gonna lie, that was not the best way of doing it. So we'll go in to the final corner we go. Oh, the grip is just so good now. This is good grip. I've never felt so much grip in my life. It feels weird that an hour ago we had grip, but now we've got this very nice bit of grip there. go through there. Ocon gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, a 41. Ocon could have a shout of a podium here if he's catching up to Verstappen and Stroll. Even Vettel as well. We've got to remember they can have a chance of some cheeky points here in a podium, but we've gone purple in the first sector now. So we are pushing. Stroll doing a good job holding on to Max Verstappen, which is good for us in the Constructors' Championship, actually, to try and cement that P3 spot. Bring back DC. That's when you know it's a game when Williams are getting a 1-2 right now. Yes, I do like football. I'm a supporter of Nottingham Forest, which is my home team. And Blackwall's very happy about Ocon getting fastest lap, but I'm afraid we are going to smash the fastest lap here. Comfortably, I believe. We shall see. Oh, back-ended out there a little bit, but we need to see what the light target is as well. Let's see if we can get 300. I don't know if we've hit the 250 yet. I haven't seen any comments yet. But let's try and get as close to 300 likes. Let's try and go for 300, guys. As we do get the fastest lap of 40.6. We are pushing like mad now. We are pushing with 3 laps to go. This is ours for the taking. As again we go purple in the first sector right there. The gap is still around that 8 seconds, and Ocon actually is up to P3. I've just noticed that, so Verstappen's had a poor run on this stint and he's been overtaken, because can we see Ocon in P2? Maybe challenging my teammate for P2. We shall see. DHL fastest lap Ryan. Thanks, guys. Guys, been awesome once again. We could break the record of most likes in a stream. I think the record is 287 from yesterday. Apparently, was 287. So, oh, we smashed the record apparently for Suzuka already. But I thought it was 287 when I last looked at the end of the stream. So I think if you get 288 likes or more, we've broken the all-time record for most likes in a stream. Live, of course. Absolutely insane. We get another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. 40.1. Stroll has only got 2.5 seconds ahead of Ocon now. As we've got the French baguette now, who's going to be the first man going to lap in this Grand Prix. It's took us this long to lap someone. That's interesting. But we've hit the target, which means after the stream, guys, it'll be about a 5-minute changeover. We will stream Ocon. Oh my God, baguette, what were you doing there, mate? Holy mother of God, that was close. So it'll be a 5-minute crossover, guys, before we stream Mexico. So you will have to be a bit patient, guys, about 5 minutes there. So I'm trying to read comments, guys, as we go along in this race. I want you guys to be more interactive with me. But that was close, I've got to say. We beat the record. Oh my God, guys, you are absolutely amazing. I can't believe we've hit the record already. Two records broken in 2 days. You are absolute legends, guys. You are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's get a like spike going, guys, right now. Let's get a like spike going in the stream right now. Like spike right now. Let's get to 300, guys. Come on. 300 likes. Let's go for it. Let's even get any more than 300. Over 300 likes would be insane. Oh, I'm absolutely speechless. I've got to say, I'm speechless right now. You guys have been absolutely incredible once again. And just shows you that a community-driven live stream channel can work in F1. You guys are awesome. Last lap then of this Grand Prix, and we've got Ericsson who's going to cheekily let us through, and he's on the soft tyre actually. Oh, he's having a little battle with me, a little cheeky battle. But he loses out, obviously. Right there, but I can't believe we've hit 300 likes. Holy mother of God. Oh. Well, the like target is going to be a bit big for the next one, guys, if it's 25%, so you guys have got a lot to think about if you want to hit the target for this next one. It will be a big one, but I know you guys can do it. If you can hit 300 on a 50% race... Oh, there's just a short shift there. So make sure, guys, you stay at the end of the stream because I need to set up the stream for Mexico. So I'll get a stream link up as soon as possible, put it in the chat, and, you know, we shall see. But keep going, guys, with the likes. Keep spamming the like guys. Come on. Let's get some more like spikes going in the chat, guys. Come on. Get some likes going. Spread the love right now because we are about to win a crucial win here, and which could put us either leading the championship, well, actually, no, not leading the championship, but 2 points behind Bottas, or even closer than that. But we're not going to hit 400 for Mexico, Corley, because we're doing 25%. But if we hit 400 likes in that one, would be insane for a 25% race. Wow, and we haven't done a bottle as well. This is a historic moment, guys. We're coming into the final corner. We're already starting celebrating already. Into the final corner, we win I was about to say Mexico then. I said it again. The United States Grand Prix. That's how shocked I am at this. We've done it, guys. Get in there. What can I say? We've done it here in USA. Crucially, a big win in the championship as well. Our engineer is absolutely ecstatic right there. Look at him. Look at him smiling in there. And there he is. Felipe Massa wins here in the Circuit of the Americas, guys. What a finish that was. What a race as well with mixed conditions, I've got to say. Props to the team for the setup and the advice as well. And there is Perez in P7 for Force India. So good job, Perez. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. But there's the podium. And for the first time, that is Hulkenberg. So unfortunately, Ocon's not in the game, unfortunately, with his face. So we've got to just rely on Hulkenberg for this one. So I do apologise if it isn't Ocon. But Ocon's in spirit, guys. Ocon is in spirit in this one. So the Champagne flies here in Circuit of the Americas. Stroll is in second place. It's a Williams 1-2 for the second time this season. Last time out, guys, we did it in Bahrain. So it's a bit of a nice alternative to swip it around, of course. But the result then is your top three are already on your screen right there, of course. Verstappen dropped to 4th. Vettel 5th. But where's Bottas is down in 12th place? He did 4 stops. Holy God. Wow, Bottas is down in 12th place. Holy God, 4 stops as well, Jesus. Vettel P5, Hamilton 6th place, Perez in 7th, Van Dorn gets points for McLaren again. Raikkonen 9th and Alonso in 10th, but what was Bottas thinking? 4 stopping in this Grand Prix. Why would anyone do that? But the retirees were Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo, and that will mean the standings are as follows. 3 rounds to go. We're 3 points behind Bottas now, going into the next race in Mexico, which is going to happen in literally 5 minutes from now, guys. So make sure you stay in this stream, guys, because I'm going to get that actually made that right now, actually. So give me a second while I get that on, guys. So everyone watching this back is going to be like, what is Ryan doing right now? What is going on? So I'm frantically making a stream link right now for Mexico. So if you give me a second, guys, I'm going to just put a random thing in the link. So that's where we are. Vettel's moved up to P3 in the standings. Verstappen's moved up ahead of Ricciardo. Ocon's moved up to P10 ahead of Van Dorn now, thanks to his podium tonight. And I'm just going to spam the link in the chat right now, as it is in now, guys. The link is now available, guys. I'm just going to spam it a couple of times so you guys can see it. So the link is now available, guys, in the chat. So head over there right now for the Mexican Grand Prix, guys. Let's look at the constructors quickly before we head off, guys. And we are comfortably now about 55 points ahead of Red Bull. So we're a little bit comfortable right now, which is great. And we turn our attention, guys, to Mexico, which is going to happen in 5 minutes from now, guys. So make sure you get over there right now and you like the stream. I want to see some cheeky likes, guys, before I stream. So let's see if we can smash at least 50 likes on the stream before we go. But until then, guys, thank you so much again. You've been awesome as always. I shall see you guys in 5 minutes time for Mexico. If you can't make it, then it'll be up, guys, afterwards. And make sure you like the stream, guys, and you subscribe as well. We want to see more content, guys, and whatever as well. But until then, guys, I will see you in 5 minutes time if you watch this live. If not, I'll see you guys for a brand new video. Until then, take care, guys, and thank you so much.